Hello everyone, welcome to the show. We are streaming live here. Hey, it's me, Lando Calrissian. Just hanging out here with Batman, my good friend Batman, and my good friend Mr. Freeze. Who would like a nice Colt 45? Actually, I would very much like a Colt 45. As you know, I have a flask in my bat belt. Who would like it? Would you like a Colt 45? Mr. Freeze? I would like a nice ice cold Colt 45, please. Well, I suppose you can arrange that, since you've got that freeze ray. You son of a gun. Thank you. You know, just before it was just the Colt 45, and now it's a nice ice cold Colt 45. Is that what you call that gun? No, this is just, it's like a freeze ray. It's like a generic freeze ray, you know? It's like a freeze ray that you get at the dollar store, you know? Yeah, the dollar store. Well, sounds like we're all thirsty. Might as well get started. Today, what are we doing? What are we doing, Lando? Do you mean in the greater sense? I think he means like today on today's show. I think he means more philosophically. Well, I am the world's greatest philosopher. No, you're the world's greatest detective. Me? I'm the world's smoothest guy in space. I'm an admiral. You're an admiral or you're general? We'd have to check the holocron and figure out whether or not I'm an admiral or a general. But you know Chewbacca. Chewbacca's one of my favorites. How you doing, Chewbacca? Yeah, how you doing, Chewbacca? I don't see Chewbacca anywhere. It seems as though you are, hallucinating. This ice cold Colt 45 sure is strong. It's malt liquor. Yeah, it's like extra alcoholic. Speaking of alcoholic, I'm Batman. Yes, you are. Yeah, I could tell. You know, it's the ears and the mask and the cowl and the cape and the this and the that and all these kinds of fantastic things. Why don't we start the show? No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 yeah, 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 no, 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 no. Who's this?
Ah, it's me, Bane. I am the bane of your existence. I am here to destroy you.
Bane, your head is gigantic. Yeah, your head is kind of big. And I don't think he just means your ego. You got a giant head, Bane.
Well, you know.
Are you thirsty? Would you like a nice ice cold Colt 45, Bane?
Why, yes I would. That sounds delightful. And delicious.
It is, it's cold. Because I used my freeze ray on it. We're just waiting for people to show up for the party. Isn't this a party already? Eh.
Not really. Not really. Not really.
No, really.
Not really.
Yeah. Highly entertaining. Hi. That should be like a brand name for people who are perhaps partaking in That'll be the catchphrase for the show. Highly entertaining. You know, for folks, I'm just saying, the show probably lends itself to short attention spans. Oh boy. Hey. Nope. Hold on a second. I've got it. Listen. I got texts to catch up on. Hold on. How you doing, guys? We're gonna watch... Sorry. Listen. Sometimes you gotta have a show. Sometimes you gotta reply to a text. Imagine that. Imagine like the pilot of Air Force One. That's like the president's pilot. Just on the plane. So hold on. I got a text. Crashes the plane. See? You know, it's funny because whatever plane the president goes on to, they call Air Force One. Am I right? Jen the Fierce? Welcome, Jen the Fierce. We're going to have a Expanse watch party today. But first and foremost,
Jen. Jen.
Jen. First and foremost, we're going to go at 14 frames per second. Have I learned my lesson? No. Lessons learned, 0. Every show I try to have like a little message that you can go take and put in your back pocket. I do like a daily mantra. I do daily meditations. Kinda. Well, I mean, it is a meditation. I like to play the drums for myself. It helps me focus, helps me stay in the moment, helps me just be present, you know? There's a... Yeah, I'm laggy like Shaggy. Speaking of Shaggy, my show is highly entertaining. Ding! Highly. See? I think 420 artists would get like that joke. I think that should be the catchphrase of the show. Aristotle Full Throttle. Stupid, but highly entertaining. I don't know. That's probably taken already. I'm just saying that the short attention span of the show probably lends itself well to Altered States. You ever see that movie with William Hurt? So whatever president goes on a plane, whatever plane the president goes on is called Air Force One. Don't matter what plane it is. It could be like, you know, could be a jalopy. You know, they tried to give me a jalopy the other day. Jalopy's a fun word. Jalopy. Just say it with me. Jalopy. They tried to give me a jalopy the other day when I ordered a car on the internet. They were like 20 minutes before they dropped it off. They were like, oh no, the steering wheel's broken. Everything's broken. It's broken. You want it still? You still want us to deliver it? Car's broken. You paid for it. We're coming to deliver the car. It doesn't work. You want it? I said, no, thanks. You could take that back. And then here was the process. Let me just tell you the process of this. I went through Carvana, right? And it took like 5 days just to settle the deal, to seal the deal, right? You can go to a car dealership, take care of everything in an afternoon. I went through Carvana. It's easy. Just order a car online. Just beep, beep, push a button. Car comes to your door, right? That's like how they sell it on you. But this is how it goes. They're like, okay, now we just need your birthday. We just need a blood sample. We just need a hair sample. Also, you need to do a backflip. We need you to run around in circles singing the national anthem backwards while you're standing on your hands. And then once you do that, we're going to contact your bank. And once you contact your bank, everything's done. And then I said, great, everything's done. I got a car. And they said, yep, you're finished. Now all you got to do is finish up this paperwork, sign the contracts, you're done, signed, sealed, delivered, you're all set, you're ready to go, you got a car coming your way. And I said, great, I'm excited, I got a car. And they're like, yep. Now just make sure that we got to call your bank now tomorrow in a 3-way call to your bank to just be on the same page with your bank. So once we finalize with your bank, we got to call your bank. And then once the bank says yes, and then you get the thing, and then the car, and then this and that. And I said, cool, great. And then I got a car, right? And they said, yep. But just make sure first that we got to finalize. Once we finalize with the finalization, I said, okay, cool. And then do I get the car? I said, yeah, it's coming on Saturday. But just make sure you take a picture of your license and a photo of your insurance, and also take this. And I said, cool, great. That's all great. Then do I get a car? I said, yep. All you got to do is bring the paperwork with you and then sign it. And once sign it, then you get to take a picture of you and your license, and then we're going to scan it. And then once we scan it, You got to put it in the computer, and then you got to call the bank. And once we call the bank, then you can push a button, and then we finalize, and then you sign off, and then once you sign it, you're done. You're free to go. With your car, with your brand new car. Just enjoy that. And I said, great. And then they called me 20 minutes before they dropped it off and said, oh, it's a jalopy. It's not going to work. Sorry. So that was a month ago. And since then, here's the best part. They had to send the check back to my bank because you have to get like a certified check from your bank. You got to get like all these things. And they sent the check back to my bank. They said they were going to send it back within 48 hours. You know how long it took them? 2 weeks. 2 full weeks. Which it just got back to the bank the other day. So then finally, through all of this, it gets more exciting. I know that this is the most engaging story that you've heard all day, and I'm excited to share it with you. So then what they did is finally I saw this car that I wanted, and it's at a CarMax, and it's in Bakersfield, which is 100 miles away. And then I said, I can't get to Bakersfield on account of not having a car. So I would like to drive this car. And they said, yeah, we can transfer it for free to your nearest CarMax. But we can't transfer it to your nearest CarMax, which is in Burbank. Hey, Jen, isn't the story compelling?
It's riveting. Thank you. I'm here to hear it in person. Riveting.
I know. I gotta get it off my chest because it's just absurd. They said to me that we'll send it from Bakersfield all the way down to Costa Mesa, which is like 60 miles south of here. So from the north, it's 100 miles north, and they said we'll send it for free 60 miles south of you, but not 4 miles away from you for free. So I convinced them
Generally
finally.
speaking, you've been having a hard time car related things.
I know.
You
I've
and vehicles, not friends.
I got rear-ended in August, and I haven't had a car since then. And I live in Los Angeles. I don't know if you've seen the movies, but there's lots of cars here, and you need one to get around. So they say. But what happened is I've been taking public transportation, which has been free until Monday. The buses, anyway. So that's my story.
It's not going to be on Monday anymore?
Well, on Monday, fares resume. That's what they said. That's what it says on all the buses. So, which was it was actually a pretty sweet deal because, as long as you're masked up, and they give you masks on the bus if you want, you just hop on the bus. If the bus stops in front of you and it's going your way, you just jump on it and then jump off it. And that's kind of what I was doing the last couple months. Went to some museums, did some, because I live in Los Angeles, it's the pandemic, and I said, it feels like I used to live here because I haven't been able to go around town and do stuff. Then after I got rear-ended, double can't do anything. Yeah, it really is great. Anyway, how are you, Jen? Happy Friday. Are you excited for The Expanse?
Yes, I just caught up, like literally just caught up. How
Me
about
too.
you? Did you catch up in? Okay.
I was done at 5:54 with the last... that part, okay, I guess we could spoil the last episode. With the arm, I was like, no, I can't.
I did not watch. I was like, oh, no, thank you.
I skipped ahead.
Oh. Yeah.
I had to go.
I thought it was funny, though, when she was like, I love you. And then she started hacking at him.
Well, she does, apparently. She really does.
The best way to deliver that news, I guess. I love you.
Yeah.
Here's a kiss. Bye-bye.
That was kind of sweet in a horrific way. But
yeah.
I did like that she was really there to comfort him after that, because she's like, look, I understand that this was a huge trauma, and but at least she was there to be like, hey, it's not so bad.
Yeah, and I was thinking it's a good thing they didn't get rid of her. She's still around. She's got a purpose.
Yeah.
They were trying to ditch her, remember?
Oh yeah, I think I was going back and forth between setting up for the show. Which part did they try to ditch her?
Like a couple episodes ago, they tried to ditch her because they didn't think she could handle the war times. Do you remember that, Ollie? They tried to ditch the girl, the amputee lady. No.
Ollie, I think it was muted, but yeah, we just caught up.
Good thing she's still around.
Yeah, Ollie, we just caught up.
I literally just joined, and I don't know what we're talking about.
Talking about that girl who had to cut off the guy's arm. How they tried to ditch her a couple episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the end of the 4th episode.
Yeah.
When we did the last one. So, Ari, you all caught up?
Yeah. Me
great.
And Jen.
I'm sorry. I'm great. I'm sorry. I'm a bit late. It was a pretty exhausting week because the kids were virtual.
Yeah.
And a plumber came and worked at our house for 4 hours today, and that part wasn't exhausting for me, but it was just trying to coordinate everything. And I was like back to work. So Beth and I were just debriefing because we hadn't really connected on stuff, just like housekeeping stuff. So it ran a little over, so I'm a bit tardy, and I apologize.
No, it's okay.
I'm very excited
life
to see
is what happens.
Is what you gotta do. I'm very excited to watch episode 5. Episode 4, Michio sprang to action and cut the dude's arm off, and I love the old belter, the new Ashford type guy goes, "Oh, effing hell!" It's great. His reaction was like, "Oh, I know it's coming. This is gross."
He really is an analogy to the other guy, a surrogate. What would the word be? He's analogous to
stand-in.
He's a stand-in for him. He fills the same role. It's a similar role that he serves. Yeah. But
it's grizzled belter, but it's cool too because he's not like Ashford was like a legend and a leader. This guy is just some schmo, but he's still from the streets or whatever.
He's from the streets.
He's great. I mean, all the big characters they get. This is what makes the show so good. All the big characters they get, and all they get all these great Canadian actors to just come in and do like small roles, and they make the universe real. It's so cool. They all nail their parts. Like the Martian admiral, who was like in season 3, who is like now like fleet commander, who was like in the control room with or like the decision room with Avasarala. Like she's amazing, and she's got like 5 minutes of screen time this season. She's awesome.
They're doing a good job. It's a very solid show, and I'm kind of sad that it's ending next week. Next week is the finale.
Yeah, it's the finale next week, man. It's gonna be an hour. Wow. It's gonna be an hour-long episode. I'm excited to see what they do.
That's crazy.
Wait, did I say I was gonna try this through Twitch again one last time, and then I was gonna get it going?
One last time. Jen knows what I'm talking about.
Always.
Was that a song reference?
How to say goodbye? Ollie, George Washington? No,
not good.
It's okay. It's just, it's one of those things. Well, sometimes people say things and it triggers random Hamilton lyrics, and you just
I've only seen Hamilton once. That's the problem.
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
How could you not want to watch it a million times after you see it?
I'll tell you why, because I'm a bad American.
I've only seen it once, 24 times.
I'm unpatriotic.
Yeah, Ollie.
If you haven't watched Hamilton 1,776 times, you're not a true American.
We're going to revoke your citizenship because of that. It's actually, it should be on the citizenship exam.
Yeah.
Did you see Hamilton?
Welcome to say question 1. Sing "I Want to Be in the Room Where It Happens."
And do the dance. Because it's a showstopper.
Dance.
Want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
The other day, Jake accidentally pocket dialed someone from his work in the car, and I was singing Hamilton really loudly in the car. That's all they heard. It's me performing Hamilton.
Well, I'm sure they were thoroughly entertained.
Yeah, definitely. It was like 3 minutes. It was a long pocket dial.
So they just thought they were getting like a candygram or something, a singing telegram.
Yep.
That's amazing.
That is so pure and beautiful.
Yeah. They were just like, "Oh, Jen's being sweet. She's singing me songs on the phone. What's going on here? Is it my birthday? What? What's happening?" That's hilarious. I don't know. That is, you don't. I mean, you always want to sing like no one's listening, but when someone's listening,
you hope that really nobody is listening.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, when the NSA butt dials me 24/7, tell you that much.
The NSA is just all singing Hamilton tunes. It's part of their job. It's a patriotic duty for them to do so.
Wait, this man, he must be an undercover spy. He doesn't know the words to Hamilton.
I like this whole idea. Actually, we should really incorporate this into like a national pride thing. You know, Leslie Odom Jr.
True
should
Americans,
really be like.
True Americans know the words.
Yeah, it's funny when you said
We went to see it in person, then perform right before the omnivirus got all crazy. And when they said immigrants, we get the job done, everyone cheered, and that's how you know you're in a room full of Democrats and not Republicans.
Exactly. That's very true. It's a very safe play in LA. I saw it probably in August or so. August,
Nice.
it's October-ish. October. Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. It's right down the street. I think it's still playing up until February, but yeah, it's a good. It's the only thing
Good
that
time.
when you watch it like 100 times on Disney Plus and you got the perfect sound and you've got like sort of those close-ups because they did they did 2 live performances that they edited together, and then they did a day of just them singing their songs and then doing like these crane shots, so they cut it all together very seamlessly. It's actually really well done. So it's a movie, it's an actual movie, and but when you have like that sort of isolated perfection and then when you're seeing it at the theater, it's not quite
I kept correcting them. I was like, that part, you got that part wrong.
yeah.
That's not correct. You emphasized the wrong syllable in that one.
You get so used to it. Well, though there were a couple of things that the actors in this one did to tweak it that was like, oh, that's a cool take on that same line. But otherwise, it's pretty.
That's the thrill of live performance, baby.
Yes, it's good.
One of a kind performance, no matter what.
You get one shot.
The Borges' library of. That's right.
They had some technical issues, and we could hear people talking backstage, like their mics turned on when they were backstage. It was,
Oh,
I was like,
that's,
come on,
that's always.
guys.
Yeah, that would happen in high school sometimes. That's
That's
if you're just
when I
tuning
was
in.
in,
If you're just tuning
when I
in, this
was
is
in,
the
West Side
Expanse
Story
season
in
6,
high school,
episode
I
5
shot-
watch party, and we're talking about Hamilton. Sorry, I'm just doing a
Everything
station
leads back to
identification. Yes.
Yeah, okay. You could say now station break in 10 seconds next time, Mr. No Heads Uppies.
Ollie, listen.
Hey, no offense, but you're a jerk. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not a jerk.
Yeah, hi, Kitty. No, you're a wonderful man. In high school, I played Chino in West Side Story, and in one of the dress rehearsals that we were filming, that like parents pre-bought, right? Because there was 2 different sets of Bernardos and Marias, and actually one Bernardo. There was 2 Marias and 2 Anitas.
2.
So we were doing one of each. And on the first the dress rehearsal before the opening night, I didn't like the way that the prop gun was loud enough, so I tried to cock it back to make it go louder.
Yes.
And it slipped and went off way before it was supposed to in the scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, because it's a crucial part of the show, right? And I was, and then they kind of looked, and then they kept doing it, and then I did it again, and it all worked out. But I remember at the time being like, I can't ever take this back. So everyone who pre-bought the week 1 recording got the version where I shot anybody instead of Tony.
That is, well, similarly, I was in a play called Witness for the Prosecution, and I play Leonard Vole, and I'm like the guy on the stand, and supposedly I killed my wife, or killed somebody, or something happened, and my wife could not testify. It was kind of double, what did they call that? Double indemnity? I don't know what they call that. But your wife can't testify against you. Presumed innocence. Yeah. So the whole thing is, spoiler alert, at the end of the play, I did the crime. I did the thing. And then my wife is jilted because she sees that I have another lover. I'm like, hey, babe, what's going on? And then she pulls out a gun from her purse to shoot me in the back. So she shoots me in the back. And that's the end of the play, right? And it's a blank in a gun. And every night it was like, okay, let's play the lottery. When is this gun actually going to go off? So one of the nights she was like, she points the gun at me, at my back, and I'm sitting there saying hi to my mistress on the side over there. And then she's supposed to shoot me and kill me. And everybody's watching her pull the rounds. Sometimes they didn't go off, so she's like, and then the lights come down. But yeah, one of the nights it just was like, And everybody was like, why didn't you just get away from her? Why didn't you just... So it ruined the dramatic effect because it didn't seem like...
Because you could have gotten away. Yeah.
I could have gotten away.
Key moment at the very end, yeah.
And then she said the S word into her mic, like, because the gun didn't go off, which was hilarious. So yeah, the lights go out and you hear SH double hockey stick, or whatever they say. Yeah, it's very funny. That might have been, that might be on the video. But that's hilarious, Al. You're immortalized.
Dude, first of all, well, same. Immortalized somewhere in our own imaginations. I was gonna say, when you said HE double, or you didn't say HE double hockey sticks. That is what Augie says. Right. Yeah. You said you're shilling for the enemy. But Augie says HE double hockey sticks. The other thing, speaking of curse words, the other thing I realized today is that Augie is learning his coins, like to identify the coins and how much they're worth, because I took an old Kirkland giant box of jar of cashews and cut a hole in the top and labeled it the square jar because it's kind of squarish. But it's where you put a quarter. You put a quarter in the square jar anytime you swear. So anytime you say the S word or the F word, but the severity of the curse has a different denomination. So like the F word is a quarter, the S word is a quarter, the B word is a dime, the F word, but meaning frickin', is a nickel. I think HE double hockey sticks is a nickel. So he's always asking. So they'll hear one of us curse, or Beth will I will say something under our breath or whatever, and then he'll say, "Daddy, is this one the dime?" I'm like, no, that's a nickel. He goes back, "Is this one the dime?" I'm like, "That's the dime." He goes, "Dime in the square jar." So that's how he's learning his points.
That's amazing. He's cashing in.
It was very organic. Didn't work.
Do you take him out for ice cream with the swear jar? What do you do with that? I wonder. I'm curious.
It's funny. It's dark. I don't know, man. I'm sure at some point I'm sure Elliot will devise a plan that's with some specific rules that are all set to benefit him in some way.
We'll need to invest this into Tesla or something. I'll figure out the
he came in the other day and he's like, "Daddy, are you doing stocks?" I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what daddies do.
Yeah, daddies do stocks. He'd be good at that. He'd probably be really interested in that.
No, we played like a silly iPad game. It was like a simple web HTML game on the iPad and Chromebook, and it was basically like investing. Like you get offered all these trades, and you have to start with coins, and then you trade coins for like wood, and you trade wood for bricks. Called Tradecraft. So it's kind of like Minecrafty type things.
Oh yeah.
But then it's really just a trading numbers game, and it's like imagine Minecraft meets Dope Wars, which is like the game where you have to sell drugs all over the 5 boroughs, and like each day and each place you go, the values change. So you want to like buy low and sell high, and work your way up.
Crossing with the.
Is that what Animal Crossing is about? Is it dope?
It's Animal Crossing with crack.
And sell them high. Yeah.
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 But they'll spoil after 7 days.
Perfect. That's a much more wholesome way of describing things. Okay, so it's Animal Crossing meets Minecraft. So it's basically just like you trade up, and it's just. Anyway, so he was doing that. It was like we're like you gotta buy low and sell high. So we're talking about all those things, like, and as it relates to like this stocks in general, and everything in general, not just stocks.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have no idea how much of it he enjoyed. It was mostly just us tapping screens for an hour, so that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. You brought up Dope Wars, and yeah, some people would install that on the computers in high school, and people would be playing that.
That's great.
Yeah,
because text games are the greatest because it's just like it doesn't look like anything. It's just got a DOS window.
Yeah.
It's not like you're like, ooh, I'm playing Metroid, which by the way I played today and it was amazing. I love that game.
It's a fun game. I just haven't been able to get back on it yet. Lately, I don't know.
That's all right. Well, you've been traveling around and stuff, man.
Yeah, that's true. I've been traveling.
They have Stick Wars on the Switch.
Listen.
You can play with your voice.
Yeah.
No, never again. That game frustrated me and it wasn't even the
Well,
gameplay.
That's
It was
that was
just the
Steam. That was Steam. That was specifically
yeah.
a Steam
That's right. You know what it was? I was saying today. I was saying it to you, Ari, the other day. Like, I just do not like Steam, and now I realize it's because I had such a problem with playing the stick fight.
Yeah, well, Steam is also it's trouble
It can be so
because
frustrating. Yeah.
it's frustrating, especially because every single game is just different with the interface. Like you can't use the same controls, and you get a new controller.
No
and you gotta,
disrespect to anyone that's your thing. Like, if that's your thing, great. I no disrespect.
Yeah, Steam.
I just
mean,
love
it's
all
just-
that. It's like just another means to an end. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I have Steam, like I have Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, all of them. So if I
It's
have to
better
use
than
it for a game, I will. It depends on the people I'm playing with. You know,
much
I would
better
rather
than an
not play
emulator.
on Steam, but if people have
Right.
to, yeah,
But
it's a
I do-
means to an end.
it's a good resource to have to be able to play games for sure. Like it's kind of great.
I like
great in that
games.
way. Yeah, games are cool. Do you
All
guys
right,
like
folks. I
TV
got a
shows?
question for you. Do you guys want to watch some Expanse?
Do you see how we
Games
both
are good.
segued
Well,
simultaneously?
no, it's time, but also like,
It is
can I
time.
just say that it's time? I'm so glad you caught up because man, this season just cooks. It's just like there's a crazy space scene, yo. The scene,
Peaches had a big speech.
She
Peaches
did.
made speeches.
I like
Peach-
more
yeah.
Peaches.
dude. Peaches makes speeches. She's great.
Yeah, it was good.
Her character's great. No, but dude, the drummer team, the way they grappled onto the spinning like storage depot was
Yeah.
bananas. The way they handled
Yeah.
scale was, and then like they cast it out. You're like, oh, they're gonna get that one that's getting away from them. No, the giant one swings up, catches them, and then like rips them down. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I threw my
also,
hands up and just said, outrageous.
also with it that warhead, it was disarmed. It wasn't intentionally disarmed, or it was like they said it was a failsafe, right? So
It
when
was
they shot
Holden.
Yeah.
yeah,
Holden disarmed it.
yeah, okay. Did
you
we
not
see
message
that
that?
happen? I remember they shot it
did.
and
We
it
did.
didn't go off, and they were like, "Oh, it's a
He
dud."
touched his like
no-
armband thing
oh,
pushed a
yeah,
bunch of buttons.
And
And
then
he
a
had that
quick shot of
scene-
his screen saying, yeah.
Yeah,
So Peaches caught it.
I
Yeah.
must have looked away at that moment because
Yeah.
because I saw that heard all the drama building because obviously she's like, oh, I might kill my son. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not a great idea. So that was a very dramatic moment. But although at the same time I was kind of like, oh, they didn't do it. They could have done it, but they didn't. So
Yeah.
it was almost like
Well,
they-
like his
they
speech
played
was
me.
good, where he was saying that, like, you know, I can't be the guy sleeping next to you who killed your son. You know,
True.
He's not wrong about that.
Situation. No,
I mean,
That's
it's a little
fair.
selfish because you could have stopped this war, but also, like,
That's
Yeah.
grounds for
He's not
breakup.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
listen, I know you saved the galaxy and you're like the reason the gates are here in the first place, and you're like this one of a kind person, and you're hot, and I like the way you smell, the way your hair looks when you get out of the shower, but you kind of just murdered my son, so I gotta call quitsies. Sorry. I feel like that's legitimate.
Well, it still
Yeah.
sounds like she's letting him down easy. Actually,
Right. Let's take a walk.
I'm selecting a title.
All right. All right. So here's the great game is afoot. What are we doing? Am I going to try and?
Yeah, we're gonna try to do this.
Is this the last season, or are there going to be more seasons?
This is the last season.
Okay.
Are they spinning it off?
There's 2 more episodes in the show. One of the authors was coy about what's next, and the other one was like, "We have nothing going on. This is it."
Nothing.
But I feel like everyone's being kind of coy on the podcast, and I think they have something lined up, but we don't know for sure.
Hmm.
It'd
That's
be great
kinda
if
like
they
the-
announce something afterwards.
That's like when
Yeah.
American Idol was on Fox, and it was like, "This is it. This is the last 10th season. We're done. We're totally done. It's over." And at the end of the credits, Ryan Seacrest goes, "Or is it?" And then they came back on ABC like 2 years later. Anyway, that's what I think they're going to do.
Oh, right.
Exactly.
They're going to do an American
Exactly.
Idol on us.
Mhm.
I'd be fine with that. Get some movies or go to another like Apple Plus, maybe. Apple Plus
Yeah.
content's been really good lately, man.
I heard they're doing the biopic on Audrey Hepburn. I think I just saw that.
They're
recently.
also doing the tragedy of Macbeth with Denzel and Frances
Ooh.
McDormand, which looks absolutely insane.
Interesting. Nice.
Oh, Jen, you got to watch the trailer. It's like, well, it's by the Coen brothers. It's like
Nice.
this is going to be ridiculous.
Nice. I did all the
Good
Shakespeare
show.
plays when I was younger, so I know
You
lots
did
of
them?
Shakespeare. Yeah, I
You
was
were
in an
inside-
acting group of
inside
all
them?
girls, and we did Shakespeare plays. Is that how they used to be
That's-
all men playing all the parts? So we did
Yeah.
all girls playing all the parts on Shakespeare.
Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of like tricky turns of phrase in that. That's
Yeah, that's what's the cool part. Is we were a bunch of like 10-year-olds doing Shakespeare, and like our director like taught us what they all meant, taught us how to read Shakespeare, which was cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
I remember just pulling my hair out in high school English class, trying to go, "What, Romeo, Juliet, huh?" But I did remember enjoying it. I enjoyed the story. It just the words were difficult.
Yeah.
They were so. And also, didn't Shakespeare just like invent words because he needed some words?
Yeah, he has his own little thing going.
He's like, I got some
He
words. right
He
here in
would
my
like
pockets."
abbreviate and like, but he wouldn't
Yeah.
like. It was not like,
It's, like, very
like
colloquial.
Clockwork Orange is written in a different language, and like what was the other example? Fudge. What was it? And like Tolkien making up like Elvish and stuff like that. It wasn't like that. He just would like ever would become error or when he needed the rhyming or the something to line up correctly. The pentameter.
There's a great book called Shakespeare: The World as a Stage by Bill Bryson. It's fantastic. I listened to it on like an audiobook. And one of the things he goes into about Shakespeare is that there are like 8 known signatures of Shakespeare from Shakespeare by William Shakespeare. Every single one of them is spelled differently, which is kind of interesting. Shakespeare, like Shakespeare. So there's no agreed upon. I mean, I guess now there's an agreed upon spelling.
I don't know. Probably the same with my signature. I never really ever spell my name correctly. Just
Just
scribble.
add a couple letters to it at the end.
Yeah, there's a J
Yeah.
in there.
My
That's all
signature
that
looks
matters.
like a spermatozoid.
Yeah, it could
Oh,
be.
what? Oh,
That's a very natural shape, I suppose.
It is. Well, my first name begins with an O, so you do the math.
there you go.
I guess an A looks a bit like that too, for Aristotle. All right,
Hey.
Star Watch Party. Hey, we're going to watch season 6, episode 5 of The Expanse. If you guys are watching this on the VOD, you can. I don't know. Can you watch this on the VOD and like sync it back up?
No idea.
Failed to start watch
this is-
party.
wait, am I going to listen? Am I going to listen on?
Are you doing it through Twitch?
I think I'm going
Is
to
that what
listen
you
on
said?
Twitch.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
doing it through Twitch. I need.
This is the last time I'm trying this, Ari. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have to. Oh my god, it worked.
Okay, let me. Is it playing? Or are you logged in?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I
It's
don't
working.
see it yet. Let me full
Yeah.
screen it. Okay. I just see my big dumb head. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Open and okay. Yeah, here we go. Now it's. We're gonna learn more about this.
Philip is such a jerk.
Who is?
Philip,
Oh, Philip. Yeah,
the
He's a-
son. Yeah,
yeah. He had to kill his friend.
he's being
over
nice
on
to that guy for like 5 seconds, and then he's yelling at him.
He's crazy. He's a little. I mean, look, his dad is not the greatest dad.
This speech was so good.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Is yours working or
Yes.
not working?
It's not working yet. Just
Oh.
describe what's happening.
Want to pause it?
Do you want me to stop?
There's no way to pause it. Okay.
And cancel it and start over?
I just
Wait.
paused it.
You know what I'm hearing is like our voices coming back.
I paused it. I feel like it keeps
I'm going
going.
a little nuts now because I'm hearing the replay through the feed, and I'm not sure if you guys are talking to me or if I'm talking to me. Yeah, here we go. Okay. It's working. However, I do hear myself, and I don't know why. I don't think you can.
I don't know. It like muted you automatically
Okay.
for me.
Hold on a second.
The Twitch player.
It's still going though, which I.
It's just that girl who's been hanging out with the alien things. The little girl.
I'm at 115.
This is weird.
The girl
I'm
on
at
the
222.
Okay.
Are you still? I
to,
paused it. Are you still going?
I had to stop
And that's
because
what
I was
I-
hearing the dialogue. I was hearing us talk.
I paused at 227.
Okay.
I paused at 115.
I think I can I go back? I don't think I can go back. Wait, 10, yeah, you can go backwards. All right, 117, you said?
115.
115.
Streaming watch.
We're just gonna end up
parties.
syncing up anyway.
Yeah, and you'll just have to tell me what I missed if I can't. Hold on a second. What's my channel called? What's my name? What's my age again?
Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Aristotle.
That's much catchier. All right, here we go. And holding breath. Start watching. And cool. All good. Oh boy, I hear myself. I don't know why.
Mm.
This is new.
On mine, it like the main page is the show, and then there's a tiny U above the chat, and it's muted automatically. Did it not change yours to
there
like
you go.
that?
I'm going to expand that and mute that. There you go. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think we might all have
Solved.
individual control because I'm still paused at 115.
We rewound mine to 115.
Mine, I have to just sort of wait until stuff happens. It says grab a snack and hit the lights. Watch party will begin soon.
Maybe it'll restart us.
And,
Maybe.
there it is. You know what? I'm just gonna stick right here because I remember I was trying to rewind and pause stuff, but it doesn't work for me somehow. Okay, 4:52.
We're at 115.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You can rewind 10 seconds at a time.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, 2:18. 1:58. 1:28. 1:18. And I'll pause for 3. You can start.
Okay, Jen, on the count of 3, we're gonna go. Ready?
Okay.
1. Wait, we're gonna go. It's gonna go. We're gonna say 1, 2, 3, go. Okay.
Oh, we're both gonna say it. Okay, ready?
Okay. No. On go. No. On go. We're gonna hit play. 1,
Okay.
2, 3,
Like
go.
Okay.
2, 3, go.
Oh, hilarious!
So
now I'm at 527.
Think it's
Huh?
yeah. I'm at 529.
see, this is what happens. I don't understand how this is what is going on
it probably
here.
just kept the counter probably kept going, and then once we all unsynced, it took us to wherever the counter was.
Shoot, it
Let
just
me
keeps
see if
on
I can
going.
go back. Is it? Yeah, it just keeps going. Charges forward.
Oh, he looks
Huh.
creepy. Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't. Well,
I'm seeing things I don't want to see.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
I
But
feel like
anyway,
we missed. Can we start over? This feels like we missed
Are we
something
gonna like
important.
end it and start it?
yeah, I'll do that. Let's do that. Hey, everybody watching at home. I'm going to exit watch party and start again because this is a weird thing that happens when I try to do watch parties here. It just doesn't sync up. I don't know. I blame Twitch. I don't think this is entirely my fault because the other platforms seem to have this figured as far as, doing group watches and whatnot.
Yeah, it's Twitch. I think it's Twitch's fault.
Yeah. Seems very straightforward for the other stuff.
I think it's complicated because you're not. It's like a workaround because you're not really supposed to watch.
No, but they have like a sponsor
streaming someone else's content.
Amazon integration,
Right.
theoretically.
True.
Yeah. But
Maybe it's
I go
Amazon's
to
fault.
settings or settings or channel.
It just jumped to 648 for me. Did you stop it?
I did stop.
I'm gonna exit watch party.
Okay.
All right, creator dashboard. Here we go. It's gonna start again. This was just a dry run.
Oh, there. Okay.
It's also like a
Yeah,
dry
you
run.
Here, you know what our problem. You know what our problem is here.
What?
What's that?
Um,
Technology.
the stories we told immediately before we started watching were about epic failures at crucial moments.
Yes, we were.
Okay.
There's a prelude. It was just foreshadowing.
Was it a foreshadow or was it like a?
Oh.
Did it put the thumb on the scale of free will?
Exactly. I think the Matrix solved it all.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
think that's today's lesson. Is, even if you
Brought to you by Campbell's Soup.
Expanse.
Hey, are we
Everything
gonna?
on my computer is super laggy.
Are we gonna?
Breakdance?
So I
Yeah.
return to watch party. Are you gonna start a new one? Is that what's happening?
I'm starting over. Just like starting over. What? That's a John Lennon song, ladies and gentlemen. John Lennon, the great John Lennon. All right. Pressing play, selecting title, and strongly recommended watch party content will automatically stream to your channel. Starting video. Starting watch. Failed! It failed. What? End
I gotta
watch
say,
party
I'm
first.
happy at least that it wasn't my fault this time.
No, I know.
Until next time. Oh, watch party has ended. I just got
It
that.
says until next time,
notification.
watch party has ended. So I dismissed that.
All right, so now you can probably start a new one.
Yeah. How you spell Expanse? Okay.
X. Dollar X.
5.
Pants.
These jean cutoff shorts were X-Pants. All right.
Looking like a fool with Expanse on the ground.
Hey, Ollie, I had a joke last night. I said, I love Maud in Big Lebowski. 'Cause I like to dice, I like to slice, but I'd like to julienne more. Does that make sense? It wasn't that.
You said that last night?
I said that last night, except it was like in a different context. I had to set it up with you picturing who Maud is first, because
That's
we were
so
talking
good.
about Julianne Moore. I think
You idiot. That's so good.
it was pretty dumb. I'm pretty proud.
Here we go. Previously. Here we go.
All right. Yep. And counting down. And here we are. I think we've done it. We've got some viewers.
This speech
You
was
guys
so
excited?
good.
You see the recap, right, Aristotle?
It's
Do you see
taking
a
its
countdown?
time. We're
Do you see a little girl laying down or no?
I see a little circle going around and around on a black screen.
Oh no,
But eventually it'll start. If anything,
that's not good.
it's okay. Just give me a mental image. I'll paint the picture in my brain of what's
Do you want
happening.
me to? She took the girl in Laconia took her dead brother to the forest and is calling out for the dogs.
Okay, to heal him, to fix him, yeah. Oh, cool. And now
You see anything?
And
yet?
now she's lying down.
Yeah, she fell
She's
asleep.
waking up in the forest, and people are screaming for her.
I'll just wait till mine catches up. And then catch up. Well, let's see.
Is it because your internet's not good? You were kind of laggy earlier.
Yeah, I'm super laggy. When I was at
CPU
doing that,
tired.
I was doing that Zoom audition before, and they said something about
Oh,
me being laggy
yeah.
too. So I don't maybe my internet today.
yeah.
Which was frustrating. Also, when I was doing the Zoom audition, I had my laptop up on like this sort of tripod thing, and it kept like sliding down the whole time, and I was starting to panic because I was like, "Oh no!" It was like, and he's like, "Okay, and action." And I'm like watching the
I'm
thing.
just not going to move very much in this take.
Yeah. All right. Now I've got a purple screen with a circle. Okay, cool. We're getting closer. Is it just the credits now?
Nope.
Now
girls
she's
in the
looking
forest.
around. The little girl in the
Are
forest.
those little weird birds with the negative beaks coming out of the thing?
Not yet. Not yet.
The negative beaks.
Probably
Yeah,
soon.
the strange dogs. The strange dogs.
Oh, okay. There's like those little birdies too with the I'm a negative beak. I'm a negative beak. All right. Watch party begins in 3 seconds, guys. I'm excited.
Oh boy. Well, I think you saw the important thing. Oh my God.
Her brother is sitting with the alien things. She found her brother.
Ooh.
Her dead
Is he
brother.
alive?
He's alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. She figured it
He's
out.
sitting with them.
She said,
With the
I got
negative
a
beaks.
solution. I got a
She's so
negative
funny.
beak. All right, now I
Dude.
see pictures.
This
I
is
see
so
pictures.
whack.
Is
He looks weird though. His eyes
Yeah.
are glowy. Is he
Oh
blind?
yeah, that doesn't.
No.
That can't
It's
be right.
weird.
Oh
Feel
yeah, I
weird,
see
he
it now.
says.
He's like, I also know kung fu now. Whoa,
Kinda.
Got hurt. Yeah, real hurt.
that'd be great if she was like, show me, and then they just do the Matrix fight. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, that sounds like a word that. Oh,
Mm.
this is like the first season or second season.
What does it mean to be in substrate?
Yeah, I guess he's like. The body is the substrate. Maybe. You're good. Everything's fine.
Okay. Just ignore the things you see in the sky.
Yeah, everything's fine. It's totally the same. Uh-oh. Creepy coniferous trees. What's new in this intro? Oh yeah, those are the meteors. Yes. Ooh.
He was looking up at. Oh, he was looking up at the. At like, because their last episode they were figuring out something with the spaceship in orbit. I think he
Oh.
was looking up at the. He was like looking up through the trees, like I've never noticed that before. Or maybe the trees. He was talking like the kid in the third season who could like see like the brain activity in blue light,
Oh, right.
like your central nervous system. So he was kind
Is
of
he
like that, but like not a deformed like monster version.
You think he's going to turn into one of them, deformed monster versions?
Well, I don't know, because humans didn't make him. Something the protomolecule already understood did.
Mm-hmm.
Like the dogs came alive when the protomolecule arrived, I think, or they were already on the planet, but they were already like down with the protomolecule. So they would do a better job repairing than like the doctor in season 3 would, because he was like just trying to like they didn't know squat about protomolecule. Look at these space shots, dude. Look at these space shots.
Whoa. Obliteration. Oh.
My goodness.
A wide band? The polyphonic spree is pretty wide. There's like 30 of them. No nukes is good nukes. Oh, yeah, you're next. No, yep. Ouch.
Oof.
Peace out.
Hmm. All right, President Topknot. Admiral Man Bun. No. Vibranium. Infinite inertial. Hmm. His hands are across and then on his knees. It's a continuity thing. Hmm. Hmm. Word. That's, the optimal situation. Well, optimal situation is no war, but
I mean, that's a pretty sweet defense. Remember the dude in season 5 was talking about defending the ring space, and he was one of the breakaway Martians.
Mm. I felt that. I kind of needed that speech. Thank you, Bobby.
Damn, dude, Bobby, she's so good. Okay.
Famous Amos.
God, she's got a good point, man. Hey,
Hey, oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
drummer, dude. Look at her.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Fred Johnson.
Nice.
There's so many layers to this right here. There's so much going on here.
Mm.
That's a lot for these actors. That's cool.
Yeah.
All that history and tension and
all the subtext is great.
Dude, drummer is the best.
Yeah.
Come on. It's so cool because it feels so earned, man. They really knocked it out of the park with that character.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All the supplies they stole from series.
Mm.
What was he in the break for?
I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna find out.
Did they say what they do to you?
I tried to cut my own hair.
I tried to start a revolution. Didn't print enough pamphlets.
I invited my my
My mom and
stepdad.
her boyfriend.
Oh, is he getting his arm back? Oh yeah, because they did that with Oh, that's crazy. That's cool.
Oh, I think you might be ahead of me, but that's fine.
Yeah, you're just a couple
Oh.
seconds ahead of me. Nice. Oh my god.
Little baby hand. Little baby hand.
That is so weird.
I tried to pause it.
Ooh.
Well, didn't they do that with Amos?
Maybe. But it looks funny.
Yeah. He looks like kind of Quado from Total Recall.
Oof.
It's crazy. It's crazy how like salamanders can do that. Just grow their own. Hey, Ismael. What's up? You're watching in VR right now. Wesley Plotke is watching in VR currently. Let's play your intros, everybody. First, Ismael.
Call me Ishmael.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was a Billy of Tea. The winds blew up her bow, dipped down below my Billy boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Wesley, you get to watch this in VR.
Wesley.
Corn pop was a bad dude.
We're watching this Expanse, Season 6, Episode 5 on Twitch. Watch party. Ganymede.
Man.
Ert.
Tracks.
One good apple. So many world leaders are on speed. It's crazy.
The swing back. Oh my goodness. Oh damn. I'm behind you, but this is this is great.
I think I'm behind both of you.
Ooh. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Is that bad? Oh, Holden's not that bad this season. She's an incredible actor.
So good.
She ups everyone's game whenever they're in a scene with her. It's great. Oh, here we go. Oh, I thought that was.
Oh, Amos is famous.
Famous Savers.
Hammered Amos.
Oh no, he's gonna tell her, I bet. Wow.
Hmm. Oh, he's gonna sacrifice himself.
No, Amos, don't do that. He's gonna tell. Ooh, knew it.
He's hmm. Hmm. Oh, he's thinking. You don't want Amos thinking. Planning.
Uh, what's you thinking about, buddy?
That is a tacit invite. Well, she's thinking about it. Rage. No, this is a joke. That's
Whatever.
Marie. What's going on with this guy's arm? I didn't.
She chopped it off last episode because he was
It
pinned.
didn't grow correctly, so
Oh.
they had to take it off again.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna have to do a prosthetic.
Oh, I see. But that's cool. He's got a bionic arm now.
Yeah.
And his life.
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
Hmm. That's her polycule.
Mm-hmm. Man, drummer gets me worked up, man.
Yeah.
I felt that. Yeah, I'm saying. But
What do you think of this lady?
I think she's great.
You think she wants him?
Totally. Well, but also because it'll advance her
A lot
cause
of tension there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I was thinking she had similar Ray from Star Wars haircut a little bit. That's what I was thinking mostly.
Sure.
But I didn't pick up on the vibes yet. But now that you say it, I do notice. He gets it from his dad
Mm-hmm.
and his mom. You're my best friend. That was cool when they exploded. They started to freeze the water.
Mm.
Oh yeah, but that's sad that he's dead though. Well, I think I'm mad at you guys. Oh. Oh, cool. That's like when you're an actor, you get to cut the line at lunch, and it's the most awkward thing.
Yeah, dude. I love random belters.
That girl's annoying.
That's very 2020 right there. Like, aw, a shot.
Gronkowski is boy, right?
Still think Rocinante sounds like a food. I would like some more Rocinante on that, please. Maybe I'll have a slice of Rocinante tonight.
We think Jimmy Holden thinks about joining a polyam fam, just like his parents.
Jimmy Holden?
Jimmy Holden.
Yeah, James Holden. Yeah, well, you know. Love has no boundaries. Oh. I'm all about her hair right now. It's amazing. Mm. Look at this scene. Mm. She's talking like them now. She's code switching.
Mm.
Makes a good point.
Avsarala. Looking fabulous as always. She's about to go Matrix on this. Look at that.
She is magnificent, dude.
Nice.
Look at that, the Matrix cape.
Right?
This must have been really fun.
Archangel.
Here it is. Whoa.
A motorcade.
Dang. It's an epic showdown. Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Whoa. Peace. That's cool. I guess you guys have to catch up.
Oh, look at that piece.
Sorry for being 5 seconds in the future. Let me just tell you, it's nice here. It's pretty cool. It's about 65 degrees. Yeah, that was cool. I like that. I like that epic showdown. It was like, what is...
They're setting up for the finale, dude. It feels like
yeah,
it was moving a lot of parts. They didn't get a lot of action this time, but it's like setting up the finale, whatever it's going to be.
But that's like the line, you know, belters with inners fighting against belters. Like, uh-oh. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
I remember the first episode, she was hanging a guy up on the hook. She talked about it.
Yeah.
I have liked all the little callbacks all season. It's like right up to the edge of being cheesy and just cameo-y. But I like it because it kind of reminds you of like the greater universe and like it kind of like takes you through a little bit of similar to, but not to the extent of Endgame, kind of going through all the hits. Like remember berries within your own universe, and it's doing a nice dash of member berries without too much.
I do like it.
Yeah, dude. So how many of these plot lines they got to resolve? There's the alien kid
in one episode,
Laconia. What?
It's in
one
extra
episode.
long, right?
Yeah,
in one episode, they got alien kid. They got Marco's got an indestructible fortress at the ring because he's got like 6 Laconian railguns on the ring station that can like basically defend the entire thing. And so how are they going to defeat that? And plus, basically they threw this in there quickly. Like if he gets to the ring before we do, then basically he'll never have to leave Medina because he'll be able to defend the entire ring space.
Right.
And just operate from there.
Wow.
So they have to resolve that somehow. And like, what the heck is Holden going to do besides put his dick in it, right?
Yeah. Interesting.
As he does.
There's so many things that have to come together at the very last episode because I wonder if they've, planned it out so that's like this perfect ending. Or maybe it's just a see you later. We'll see. Interesting. I mean, it's such a rich world of things going on. And so many things have happened in all of these seasons. Like, Earth is what? A wasteland now? Basically?
Earth?
Earth.
I got bombed a lot.
Yeah.
Earth is basically toast. That's why the whole little subplot about Prax, which is like basically he sent like an email to with Wonder Woman's logo on it. No, he sent an email to Amos, who sent it to Avasarala, and she was like, "Oh, this actually might work. We might actually be able to use this whatever he discovered to regrow food, so you could they start to turn Earth back from a wasteland into like an actual planet again,
Right.
they're habitable."
Okay. And now there are all the other settlements throughout in the rings. Like, is it just the one planet, or is it there like several different ones?
No, there's. I think at this point there's like several.
Yeah.
But not heavy duty or anything. Still kind of like small stuff, like very much like Western frontier style.
Right. It's interesting because Earth, you would think would be the home base, but now it's just sort of like a thing of the past. So almost could be.
Well, it's still the home base, even though it's severely damaged.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But Mars
cool
isn't
show.
even really a home base anymore because, like, why is anyone still there?
Yeah. It's just very dusty.
There's
Picture
infrastructure
Eskimos.
there, but
We haven't even seen Mars this season, have we?
no, we just saw them get dusted. Dustas got dusted at the ring. That was a cool scene, by the way.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Captain Admiral whoever.
Captain Admiral.
She got blasted.
Yeah.
But you know what? That was a good way to go out. I like that. That was good character.
Wait, which one? Oh yeah,
The Martian admiral who was like leading the attack into the ring space and got totally like abandoned ship. Whatever.
Yeah. Evaporated immediately.
Yeah.
What are we gonna learn about?
How are they gonna
proto-molecule?
defeat that? I don't like how are they gonna what are they gonna do there?
Do you think that Jar Jar is the key to all of this? Or I mean the proto-molecule is the key to everything?
Jar Jar is the key to all of this.
Do you think that the proto-molecule will somehow bring peace in the into space?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I like that. I like that Holden was like, "We got to tell Marco about this thing." She's like, "Are you kidding me, you idiot?" No, we're not going to tell Marco. He's like, "But this is bigger than us." She's like, "They have an indestructible defense that I have to defeat somehow.
Right.
I don't care about the other thing."
Yeah.
There's also still that like ships are getting eaten. They don't know why. They sort of know why. Because of a cameo from Dr. Okoye. LV. I like her.
Oh yeah, that was cool. I was like, oh, there's that guy from like seasons ago. That was neat.
There was and then the doctor, the scientist from season 4 who was like on Illis with them, with the curly blonde hair. I think she had black hair in this episode.
Oh, I like Illis.
LV. She was the one who fell through the like space magic bullet on Illis to turn off all the machines. She was holding Miller's robot.
Yes. There's a lot.
She sent a message. I know it's a really it's that's what I'm saying though. They're doing like a going these cameos with the other characters are really bringing sort of full circle the depth of the show. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great show. I'm excited to finish up next week with the finale.
I can't believe, man.
That's the whole show all coming to a head. One more episode.
I gotta say, I've been listening to book 8 because I bought book 9, but I don't want to start it until I re-listen to book 8. Book 8 is awesome. Book 7 is good, fine. Book 8 is amazing, and I hope that book 9 is really good. But book 8's really so many things happen that are just incredible.
That's cool. It's crazy how much more you can do with books.
That's what's cool. Like, even if they don't make a movie or a show after this, like the last 3 books are really cool on their own, and like that would be enough. Although it'd be great to do more.
Right.
So is this show not ending at the ending of the books? Is there still more material?
The show's ending at the end of book 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So there is more story.
Yeah, there's like 3 other books, and then the 9th book just dropped like a month ago.
Interesting.
Or in
Guarantee
November or
they're gonna
something.
they're gonna do a movie each year. Amazon will do like a 2-hour movie every year.
Or whoever. I mean, it would be so cool because
It would be cool.
I mean, there's enough content for a really good movie in each of those books. I mean, there are major consequential events happen.
Well, they've solidified themselves in like sci-fi, space geek, the worlds. Like, you had Star Trek, you had Star Wars, you had like Babylon 5. Well, as far as TV stuff, Star Trek and Babylon 5 and Battlestar Galactica, and now this. I think that's like a really, and those are all like very heralded TV shows throughout time.
Dude, it's so much part of culture now that NASA tweeted out in reference to the Webb telescope. It tweeted out something like "Yam saying Belta Loda" from the official NASA account.
See,
because
cool.
It's that much like part of that culture now. It's so cool.
That's neat. Also, Amazon dabbles with space, I suppose, because they're also Jeff Bezos related. Yeah. Here's a joke. Rage Against the Machine never specified what type of machine they were furious about, but I reckon it was probably a printer. That's a good joke. I like that joke. I liked it.
It's a very 90s joke with Office Space.
Yeah. I just think printers are the worst. I wonder if they'll ever solve that in the future. I wonder if there are actual printers that work.
The simple solution: you just stop printing things. You don't need printers when you got screens for everything.
That's true. Printers are the worst. I can't wait till 3D printers are commonplace, so those don't work either. That's my joke about printers. But I am officially out of gas. But this was fun. I should probably. I realized I did lots of running today, and then I had an audition, and look. Guess what, guys? I forgot to eat. Surprise. Oh, boy. So, yeah, that's everybody at home eat because that gives you energy, turns out. Food energy.
Harry, your meal is right next to your guitar pick.
I can't find it. Well, Jen, did you... is there anything that your final takeaway from this episode? What did you say?
It was good. It was good.
It was good. It was a good episode. There's a lot that happened. We saw a baby arm. That was interesting. But it didn't work.
That was the best part.
Didn't work out.
I like that they're like, it kind of just didn't work. Sorry. Bad gel.
Baby hand. Bad baby hand.
Right. That's an interesting sort of trope that in movies is like, oh, you lost your arm, here's a new arm. But they don't really say, you lost your arm, sorry, we can't give you a new arm. Maybe try something else.
Amos grew back fingers because he got...
Yeah.
I'm like Encyclopedia Bob over here. But Amos got his fingers blown off at the end of season 4 by Mercury. And they grew his fingers back, but that's more of like a small operation, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, she said that she grew her spine back.
Deal.
She grew her spine
What's your face?
And she grew her spine back, that's right.
Some people are spineless. Completely. So that
because she has those little like hexagons in her back now too.
Yeah.
See, that was a good scene with Avasarala and Drummer at the end. It was dramatic, but it was really good.
That was great. That was one of the best scenes, I think. It was like a crazy epic showdown. That's showdown, but could it have been? They knew they had to do. Their hands are they're forced. How do you say that?
Yeah, she's like, I will never be your pet, Avasarala. So don't mess with me. And she's like, look, we're on the same side, but don't double cross me. It's like, all right.
Yeah, and it's like that's the cool thing about those two major scenes that they had, the one on the screens and the one in person, was that there's so many layers to what they're having to telegraph as the story tell the story, because we already know. I mean, it's human. They're just having this human interaction of like, it's somewhat, there's this tension, there's these layers of it's not quite belligerent, but it's not quite
it's distrusting because they both knew Fred Johnson for different ways. He was the sort of conduit, and then he got murdered, and so they're both mad about that. But also, like, Drummer was always like, why are you trusting her? Why are you always messing with Avasarala? But then I don't know. It was a very complicated relationship the three of them had.
I love that his name is Fred
There's a lot of
Johnson.
depth to it. Just generic Bob Smith.
Yeah, Bob Smith, and everybody's like, he knew Bob Smith.
Well, especially like every character in action movie is a name like Xander Cage or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Alex
Yeah,
Troy.
John Wick. Oh yeah, John Wick's actually cool. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah. Well, it's a good episode. It was very good. Thank you for hanging out, Ollie. You're the Encyclopedia Brown of the Expanse.
I watched the show a lot, and I love the show. So
yeah, and I'm
I
glad
think it's really well done, and they put a lot of effort into it. And I appreciate it.
I think I've watched all but those last 2 episodes with you, basically. Or did we start in like season 2? Or did we start?
No,
over?
you caught up. You watched the end of season 3 without me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Which was good because I couldn't. You had to plow through in order to get ready for season 4.
Yeah, I did watch the 2 episodes back to, well, one and then audition, then the other, then show. So that was like my afternoon, which was nice because I sat on the couch with coffee and watched a show. I like never do that in the daytime.
Yeah.
Like it was pleasant. Maybe I'll do that more.
Yeah, nice, dude.
Yeah, it was chill. And Jen, thank you for hanging. As always, thanks for trivia, Spider-Man trivia last night. That was fun. I actually uploaded that as a podcast because I think it went off pretty well. It's just goofy, and people can play at home. I guess they can play along while they're listening. And yeah, that's it. Happy Friday, everybody, and have a wonderful weekend. And I might get some Thai food right about now, in about 5 minutes. That sounds good to me. Good night, everybody.